You know, when you look at a world map, your eyes are immediately drawn to that massive expanse of blue, the Pacific Ocean. But it's so much more than just a big body of water. It's a whole other world, really, a parallel planet hiding right here on our own. So let's take a journey into its depths together. People have called it an endless mirror reflecting the sky, and that's exactly what it feels like. An expanse so vast it's kind of hard to even wrap your head around. Today, we're going to journey from its sun-drenched surface all the way down to depths that light has literally never touched. To really get what the Pacific is all about, you have to stop thinking of it as an ocean and start thinking of it as a second planet, totally hidden from our view. So let's start peeling back the layers, one by one. Okay, let's start with a number that's, well, it's pretty mind-boggling. 165 million square kilometers. To put that in perspective, you could take every single continent on Earth, Africa, Asia, all of them, and they would fit inside the Pacific Ocean with room to spare. It is just immense. And here's the really wild part. We have sent probes to the edge of our solar system, but right here at home, over 80% of our own ocean floor is a complete and total mystery. It's like those blank spaces on ancient maps that just said, "Here be dragons," except it's real and it's waiting for us to fill it in. All right, let's start our descent where things are a little more familiar, the sunlit zone. This isn't just the surface layer. Think of it as a vibrant, thriving metropolis absolutely packed with life. And the capitals of this metropolis? The great tropical coral reefs. They're basically bustling underwater cities. You've got thousands of different species, fish, corals, anemones, all woven together into these incredible living structures. And once you get past the reefs, you're in the open ocean. And that is the arena for the true giants. We're talking about the blue whale, this gentle titan whose song can travel for hundreds of miles. Or the hammerhead shark, which is just an evolutionary marvel. And you have these massive schools of tuna moving like silver arrows through the water. Every one of them is part of this grand living story. But now, we go deeper. We're leaving all that sunlight behind. We're entering a world of crushing pressure, temperatures near freezing, and an eternal, absolute darkness. Welcome to the abyss. So, you have to wonder, how does life even exist down here? Well, it all comes down to adaptation. And one of the most spectacular is bioluminescence. In a world that has never seen the sun, life had to learn to create its own light. It's like a silent language spoken in flickers and glows. It seems a little counterintuitive, right? I mean, if you're trying to hide from predators, why in the world would you light yourself up like a beacon? Well, it turns out that this living light is the absolute key to survival down here. This light is used for pretty much everything. It's how you find a partner in the pitch black. It's how you lure in an unsuspecting meal, like the anglerfish's famous glowing rod. Or you can create a sudden, dazzling flash that startles a predator, giving you just enough time to escape. It's an entire toolkit for life in the dark. And the life itself down here is just, well, it's alien. You've got creatures like the Atolla jellyfish, which sets off this spiraling red light show as a kind of burglar alarm. And then there's the giant amphipod, a scavenger that can grow to the size of your forearm, just feeding on whatever drifts down from the bright world so far above. Think we're at the bottom? Not even close. We're going even deeper, all the way to the most extreme and least explored places on Earth. This is our planet's true final frontier. The Pacific is home to the deepest trenches on the entire planet. Just look at these numbers. The Mariana Trench is so deep that if you took Mount Everest and placed it inside, its peak would still be more than a kilometer underwater. The pressure here can crush solid steel like it's a soda can. And yet, even here, there is life. In what has to be one of the most profound discoveries ever, scientists found entire ecosystems thriving around these underwater volcanic fissures called hydrothermal vents. They're living in scalding, mineral-rich water, completely cut off from the sun. These communities aren't built on sunlight, but on a process called chemosynthesis. They use chemicals seeping from the Earth's interior for energy. And you find giant tube worms, ghostly white crabs, all kinds of bizarre bacteria, all of them proving that life doesn't always need the sun. And that, right there, leads to a truly mind-bending question. If life can take root in a place this extreme, this alien, without any sunlight at all, well, could it also emerge on moons or planets far beyond our own? The deep ocean might actually hold the clues to finding life elsewhere in the universe.
Okay, let's start heading back to the surface. After seeing all this mystery and all these strange creatures, it's easy to feel a little disconnected from it all. But the truth is, the deep ocean is fundamentally linked to our survival every single day.
And that connection, it starts with the invisible. The ocean is just teeming with microscopic organisms, microbes like phytoplankton. These are the unsung heroes of our planet, the invisible architects of life. They form the base of the entire marine food web and help regulate our climate. And think about this for a second. These tiny little organisms produce at least half of the oxygen in our atmosphere. That means that every other breath you take is a gift from the ocean. Its health is, quite literally, our health. So, in the end, the greatest mystery isn't just about some strange new species we might find. No, it's the complex, invisible web that connects everything, from the smallest microbe to the largest whale, and right back to us here on land. And that's really why we explore. It's not just for the thrill of discovery. It's a promise that as we keep uncovering these secrets, we'll also learn how to respect and protect this vital, fragile world for all the generations to come. After everything we've talked about, it's just amazing to realize we have barely scratched the surface. For all the incredible stories we can tell about the Pacific, most of it remains a blank page, just waiting for the next chapter to be written. This vast, living, breathing world is filled with infinite possibilities, with secrets just waiting to be found. The great unknown is calling out to us. The only question left is, are you ready to answer?